Welcome to the Camera Squared Review Show.
The one, the only.
And where we, I was trying to copy. Where we talk about the game in full depth.
Full depth.
Or welcome to the full depth episode.
Full depth episode. The deepest dark depth.
Yeah, that'll work. Just like I can have like a little bit of
a wee deep dive.
A wee
deep dive.
Today's game is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man 2. Not to be confused with Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 2 Web of Shadow or Spider-Man 2.
I think we've just got
like 8
Spider-Man 2 PS5, not Spider-Man 2 Raimi.
Yeah, not Spider-Man 2 Raimi, not Spider-Man 2 PS1.
Yeah, that's the one. Spider-Man 2's Electro's Revenge.
Oh, fuck, that's
what it's called.
I think I played that one more than I played 1.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, because I played 1 more and 2 was better. Well, I don't know. 2 was back when sequels were.
But
like,
they did Carnage
like weird, like no, two sequels back then were like a huge upgrade.
Yeah.
It felt like everything was a proof of concept.
Yeah, every starter game.
Everything, yeah.
Right, look at Rayman 1.
Talking about Spider-Man 2.
Talking about Spider-Man 2. Let's not get completely sidetracked.
So what? The guess is
the
what?
Guess. Okay, so my guess is you're going to give it an 8.
Ooh. I think you could give it an 8.
You think we give it an 8? Okay.
Yeah. Do I? I don't actually know. This one's torn on me. I'm 7 and 8. That's where I am. But I don't know where to lock in my guess.
Yeah.
I'll just flip a coin. I don't have a coin. Fuck.
Just
I think
bam!
I think
that's
8.
what you voted for.
Yeah.
You flipped a coin in post.
In post, yeah. I picked this number. No, I'll go 8 as well.
You go 8?
I think 8 as well. Right. So now.
Let's go.
Right. Let's go. So I give me my synopsis. Give me my quick synopsis.
Give a quick synopsis. What you liked, what you didn't like.
Cool. My quick synopsis. Gameplay, loved it.
Fucking
loved it. Great.
No.
Story, hated it.
Ooh. Okay.
So your guess is wrong.
Oh, okay.
I really didn't like the story.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was really bad. Really bad? I thought it was bad. Not really bad.
Okay.
I thought it was bad. I thought it was. It's hard to explain. Confused. It wasn't as good as the first one. Not even close. And I have proof.
Okay.
That's not the right word. I have my notes and what I think about the story. But the gameplay side, I didn't have a dull moment playing this game.
No.
Well, apart from all the dull moments in the game. But I didn't have...
Yeah, we'll come back to those.
Back to those.
There.
Apart from the dull moments. When I'm actually playing as Spider-Man, nothing was dull. Swinging, great.
Phenomenal.
The
web, the flying, the gliding.
Surprisingly great.
Really good.
But I also think I was like, oh, I get it when I was just gliding across the water.
Yes.
Like
the speed of getting across the water never feels slow. Even if you landed in the water, you did a little slide.
Yeah.
Fucking sick.
I think they've retuned the challenge.
Perfectly.
And I think it's better. I miss the gadgets, but this is more...
I quite like the new gadgets.
No, I mean, I miss the bomb and I miss the, like...
Yeah, it's just like immediately web you into the wall. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's
the
what
fast, quick kills.
That's why I think... Yeah, they've retuned it so you can't just eliminate people as quickly.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it at first. And then I was like, no, this
is... Especially when it comes to the later bits.
Yeah, there's more challenge.
Are we doing...
Yeah.
I was about to say, are we going to do a point where it's...
No, full spoilers.
Full spoilers? Full spoilers straight away,
okay. Hold on. Well, yeah, no, we're fine because we wouldn't... In the short, it would be...
Yeah, in the short it will be, but I'm thinking for like the deep dive. No, you're right.
You're right. See the tiny show.
Yeah. The tiny show is spoiler free.
Yeah, there you go. Tiny show's still free. Right, go.
Okay. Combat significantly improved over the first one. The traversal also significantly improved.
Yeah, I forgot.
So much more fun to get around the city, and the city feels massive.
Yeah. Oh, the traversal is great.
I think the story's leaps and bounds better than the first.
Oh, fucking no. What the kids say? No shot.
No. Cap.
Captain fire. On fleek.
And my only negative's the MJ sections.
Yeah, but everyone's...
But like
the balls. The fucking balls of Insomniac.
The fucking final mission.
Yeah, to go. Here we go.
Yeah, you go do this. You go do this. I'll go do that. Fuck you.
No.
But they improved it.
It was definitely
playing MJ was so much more of an improvement over the first.
It was. I was just like, the balls on them to be like, what was the one thing that everyone said was bad?
And you fucking go for it.
And you didn't just like get rid of it. You doubled down and made it better. Yeah. But I mean,
I think I've got one gripe with the story.
Sorry, go.
One. and that's it. But we'll save that for the full deep dive later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, absolutely. I've got notes of the whole.
You got
thing.
notes? Okay.
I've got problems and nitpicks, as I said.
Problems and nitpicks. Cool.
Nitpicks are really the
Anything else for that? That's about it. No. I think it excelled in almost every. Like, I didn't expect them to improve so well over the first Spider-Man.
I didn't, gameplay wise, I didn't expect it to be like, holy shit, you changed things I didn't even think you should change.
You should have done, and it worked.
And it worked better.
Yeah. Like, I never felt overwhelmed in the first one. There's that fight down, like, especially I played at the higher difficulty on the first one, and I breezed through. This one I played on higher difficulty, and there's bits like
I played normal difficulty and I felt
the symbiote bits.
Yeah.
When you're like they're all like en masse,
like,
they're
not
attacking.
dying.
That's fucking brilliant.
Wait,
that
they're not dying. And
it felt so tough.
They don't stay webbed.
They don't stay webbed for long enough for
you to knock them up and web them down. It's good. It was
Although fucking web smackable is so fucking satisfying.
I think my number might be wrong as well.
Huh?
We're both fucked. What was I gonna say? Right, hold on. I think we're good now. I think we can go.
Think we go? Do we go for the actual scores?
Should we go through the story, or at least
at
least kind of like?
Do you want to do our actual scores at the end of this, and then you can get the majority of your?
No, leave it. We'll talk our way through.
We'll talk our way through. Okay.
Because I don't mind the like. Oh, my number's wrong.
Okay, no. Briefly touching on, I think their themes in that story were really well done. The theme of not retribution, the other one, redemption. I think that theme played through the entirety of the movie, the game, and did really well for it.
I don't think they did.
So like Tombstone doing his wee bit.
Yeah, no. I think they suffered because they put Miles in this game.
Yeah.
I think they split their time far too much between the two of them. I don't think it was a smart decision.
Oh no, I felt like that meshed really well together.
No, I don't think so. I think it was the complete opposite.
Oh, God, I think Miles' story was so much more impactful than it was in the last game. In Miles Morales, I thought it was so much better.
This was better than Miles Morales. Yeah, because Miles Morales, I didn't like that story either. But I thought this was. I don't think he. What the fuck did he even do?
He
like if he's not there. Like, seriously, if he's not there...
Spider-Man gets envenomed.
Oh, yeah. Apart from that.
That's the main bit. Also, did you see the fucking Bakugo bit?
Bakugo?
So, in the fight when you're fighting against Spider-Man, and you do... Like, you launch him up into the air, and then you do the lightning bolt, shooting backwards and flying him into the ground. It was like, it's the Bakugo fight versus Midoriya, and I was like, yeah, they know their audience. They know their fucking audience. No. Kraven was fucking brilliant. As a villain, I think he was really good.
I think he was cool, but he confused me. There's parts of him that confused me, like just kind of thematically, I guess, not overall like story theme. Like, why did he have like hundreds of men to hunt the thing if he's the hunter?
So no, he
apart from just video game, we need
video game logic, absolutely, and their followers, they follow him. They're excited.
No, but it's really bizarre. It's like I'm the great
flock to the strong.
No, but it's like I'm the great hunter.
Yeah.
Go get them for me.
And then put them in a place that's...
aren't you the hunter? Aren't you the one that's supposed to be like, I'm on this great hunt, but not really, bring them to me, we'll put them in a cage and I'll fight them? You're a gladiator.
Yeah.
You're not a hunter, you know what I mean? Like, he's more of a...
he's less of a hunter, but obviously, like, he's went for the concrete jungle.
Yeah.
Rules are different.
But I don't mind...
And he also allows other people to use all their abilities. So, like...
Use all their abilities?
Like, all the web gadgets, all the scorpion outfit, the vulture outfit. You use all your powers. I've got guns.
Yeah. No, I don't. I think for video game purposes,
it worked really well.
Great to have them.
I really like the Sandman story a wee bit as well. Like how he's genuinely terrified.
Yeah, I never. Although I don't get that.
What?
Honestly, like at the beginning, and I'm looking at him like, how the
fuck did you not kill Kraven?
No, how the fuck is Kraven doing anything to this guy? He's fucking huge. Spider-Mans are struggling with him.
But no, he's researched a lot. Like
no, I don't. What does that matter? It's like Batman resulting. Like was it?
Yeah. Batman resulting. Is Batman resulting?
And it's just
evil Batman.
I'm like, I got a problem with that. It doesn't make
evil Bat Panther.
Yeah, but that's the beginning. I was less critical at the beginning. Because at the beginning,
it was nice and like
epic,
bombastic.
I loved opening.
Really fucking good.
Fucking cool. And then we didn't talk about the technical aspects of the PS5, but it's pretty fucking wild.
Oh,
it's pretty wild.
The bit when you're chasing after Black Cat and you're just suddenly in the Antarctic.
Yeah,
fucking
and then
sick.
The bit where Miles gets thrown at the beginning.
Yeah,
where he goes
out of the.
How much city did they have loaded? Do you know what I mean? Just on the disc, ready, and it's just like, and then he comes over back because it's in engine.
Yeah,
it's not a cutscene.
It's not a cutscene. It's a full
like,
in.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, this PS5 thing.
I still to use the fast travel even once, but like
no, I didn't even use it to test it.
The thing I tested was switching to Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was fun. It's quick.
It's so fucking insane.
So loading screens? What loading screens? They're not short. They're non-existent. They're not fucking there. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah. I also did a lot of some of the side quests so that I could get the traversal powers up to full.
I just gave myself the traversal like extras. So like the loop-de-loop and the sideway thing.
No, I was talking about the suit upgrades.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking.
I would have preferred them just to be part of the natural leveling system.
Yeah, it was good. I didn't like the leveling system.
Yeah, no, I felt
it was a bit too much. Like, where am I? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't want to spend too long here. Like, you know, that kind of thing. I don't think it's bad. I don't think the actual things were bad.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't like the splitting up. It was confusing. I was just confused. And I'm a simple man, though, so that might be me. But I was just like, what's happening here?
They got me with the red herring of Harry.
What was the red herring?
So for me, I was watching it and I'm like, I'm excited for Venom. I'm so excited for Venom coming up to this
point.
point.
Took a lot longer than I thought.
Like, fucking it did it well. But Agent Venom, is that what they call it? Yeah, Agent Venom. That's what he's called. That was a brilliant red herring. So just before you find out that Harry's got the Venom symbiote,
what did you think was going to happen?
So I thought that they were when Agent Venom came off of Harry, Harry would go back to being sick and become the Green Goblin in the next game. And
all right, you're thinking you're playing chess and they were playing fucking.
But no. But they got me because just before that reveal of Harry with the Venom suit and the Venom powers, it's the bit where Mary Jane is like, I submitted my article, but they went with the new guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so Eddie Brock's in this.
Oh, okay, right.
And then I'm like, oh, so are they going to have? How are they going to do that? How are they going to get the symbiote? And then Harry showed up as Agent Venom. I'm like, they're not going to turn Harry into Venom. I thought they were going to turn. So then when it comes off, Eddie Brock somehow gets it, but then Eddie Brock was never characterized.
Yeah, he's not there. He's not even in there. I think he doesn't exist in this universe. They said that he didn't.
I think,
but I'm not sure if I just heard that through the grapevine type thing.
I just assumed as soon as like that little bit of story, that little story drop of an egg.
Didn't get me with the red herring on that. I was just like,
because then they got him in as Agent Venom. I'm like, sick.
I was just like, it's gonna go on Harry, it's gonna go on Pete, and then it's gonna come off and go back on him, and he's gonna be evil.
Yeah.
But because, but I don't know the like lore as much, so I was just like, this is probably where they're going. I don't assume they're gonna rely on outside information.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To help the story. Like you're like, oh, Eddie Brock and this and that, and I was like, I don't actually know. So I'm just going to assume it's.
I thought that was thrown in as a red herring for the fans to be.
It might have been. It might have literally been because it didn't give. Because I was like, "What do you mean red herring?" I'm like, "I'm confused." I'm confused. But I didn't like. Who did I not? Right. Hold on.
Okay.
It's hard to get my thoughts going. I think the dialogue's bad. First of all. There's a lot of like, I have a note somewhere. I'm like, stop calling him your best friend. We fucking get it.
Okay.
Pete is my best friend. Oh, Pete, my best friend. Oh, Harry, my best. I'm like, guys, nobody fucking talks like this. Stop that. It was really annoying.
Goku does. You and me, best buddy.
Yeah. But like, I found the dialogue. Was it? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to distract you. Why aren't you rooting for me? I don't root for cheaters. And I was like, what the fuck am I listening to?
Yeah,
like that.
I did end up going through the whole.
Did you do the whole carnival?
I did the whole carnival.
I did some of it, and I was just like, no.
What am I doing?
I did have my hands up the whole time. Did you when you got in the?
I was going to, but I was plugged into my PlayStation at the time. I went,
right now. I sat down
so he went up like that, and I was like.
Now I had to like, is that girl that Harry won the thing? Yeah, I think it is her. I think it is. And he was just the whole time.
I stayed on that for far longer. I didn't realize it was like, press circle to get off. And I was like, hey, okay, when am I going to get off this thing? You're not.
Yeah, no, it was funny. But I found that
wasn't overly keen on the DJ bit.
What was Miles?
Yeah,
it was silly.
Yeah,
it was very silly.
But I
didn't play it. I made a point of putting the controller down and missed everything. It's not worked.
Okay.
So I was like, why am I here? God, they have an issue with, like, I understand that they're trying to pace I found the pacing really bad. They're trying to pace.
Oh, I like the 3 individual acts. It was
I think they're trying to. No, I'm talking about gameplay breaks.
Okay.
They're like trying to break the gameplay up with like, here's a bit of MJ, here's a bit of walking, here's a bit of.
I like how there's less MJ.
Yeah, here's a bit of.
There's only 3 bits.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the mini game where you fly the plane. They're trying to. I understand that they're trying to break up the gameplay,
Yeah.
so you don't get bored. But I
Yeah.
also
But
think
I'm
they
also
don't understand what they have
Yeah.
a little bit. Where it's like, I don't want a break. Like I don't actually
I'm
want you.
thoroughly enjoying every
Yeah,
single bit
stop
of this.
this.
Like going back to that bit, like when it was like, oh, okay, so MJ is gonna go steal the rock. You're gonna
You're
go
gonna
you're
go
gonna
do
go
the
get
thing,
Venom.
yeah.
You're gonna go do this. And I was like, mate, please let me play as
I
either
had
one of
a-
them. No, stop!
No!
Like stop camera, stop all. The first time you played as MJ, I was like, no! Like
Yeah.
I
Was it
think
when-
I turned off my stream because I was like, I'm gonna play a little bit because I'm not
Yeah, you're
speaking to
not
my chat and
speaking,
blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna fire through this, and it was just before I played MJ. I was like, no!
I could have smoked so much.
I gotta smoke so much.
I really like the wand bit because I think that's the first bit of character, like true character work that Miles pretty much got the whole fucking game. Was when he got the wand and he immediately went Martin Lee. Like, of course, he's
Yeah.
immediately going to be like Martin Lee.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to find Martin Lee.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yes. That's like the only bit of like
No,
his
no,
character.
the character work at when you first lost Lee, when
Well, he's all of a sudden mad, which
No.
kind of like,
he's
I did-
100% mad. Like obviously,
Yeah,
he's,
but
like,
it's,
he's a kid. He's
No, I know.
obviously he's
But
gonna
we
be like
had a
complete-
whole Miles game where he like
didn't even think about it. Yeah,
Didn't even-
but yeah, no.
I'm not talking about
I
that.
get that. I get that.
And then he's all of a sudden like a rage hormone back.
but he was
Which,
locked
to
away.
be
He was
fair-
locked away, and then but that
No, but this is sorry, continue.
that catch where it was like, oh, we're gonna defend the convoy taking Scorpion away.
Yeah, the raft.
And then they're like, they got there, and he's like, oh, the other was Martin Lee, and he's like, I thought that was a really like that bit was a good character moment. The bit after the raft when Spider-Man's trying to stop all the guys from like flying into the rotor of the
Yeah.
thing, and he's like,
Okay.
you need to
No,
help me.
I didn't mind this. You know what I hated? Peter didn't fucking tell him off. Bullshit. Peter
Yeah.
didn't go. He didn't do it. Like Peter's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy. He didn't go, Miles, you almost killed like 9 people. Like that was good work.
Yeah.
But like you almost
You-
killed like a lot of people. You really need to handle this. I get the rage. I
Yeah.
get it. I've dealt with this and
Yeah,
that and that.
he should have done it a little bit better than that. But
Better than what? He didn't do any of it. He just said,
no.
"Hey."
But I really liked the fact that how upset he was at the Aunt May thing was so underplayed.
I didn't.
I
like
thought
that.
it was done really well.
No,
it
I
was
thought
so
it was
subtle.
horrible.
He was holding it in because he can't let those people around him
No, I
all
think,
upset.
I
And, like,
don't think it was done well.
I thought it was done
enough.
really well.
No, he essentially killed his mum, and I'm like, that should be. We should.
But
see,
him- but
no,
he's
we
Spider-Man.
no, we as people should spend more time with Peter to see how that's fucking with him.
Yeah.
Not just. Oh, look, he's quiet sometimes, and I'm like, no, I want him. Like, I want more of him
More of the
handling
yeah.
it. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, I don't think Miles should be in it. His Martin Lee thing was like it's like it's okay, but it's not really. He's like, I'm not gonna forgive you, but I forgive you. And then I'm like,
No,
well,
I'm not going to forgive you,
what
but
else?
I'm
But I
not.
need
I'm going to stop
I'm
hating
not.
you.
I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna move on. And I'm
yeah.
like. What?
Let go
I
ahead.
didn't think you were gonna like. I didn't think you were gonna. That's not where tension lies in these stories. Where I'm like, oh, he's gonna kill him, or he's gonna go over it, and I'm like, what? What's going on? This kind of feels. What? No, let's go away. Where's Peter Parker? Like, where's Peter? Like, what? Where's
But
the story
Peter
that I
Parker's throwing
played?
in like himself into Spider-Man more and more.
Sorry.
Peter's throwing himself into Spider-Man more and more, like to get
Yeah,
away
yeah,
from
yeah,
the.
No,
that
I
neighbour
agree with that.
whatnot.
I just
and
I needed
felt
more
like
of
that
it.
really worked well for the
For
MJ
example,
relationship.
sorry. I hated their relationship.
I thought MJ was so much better in this one than she was in the first.
I think I would give you that.
Like her gripes were so much more
Yeah,
understandable.
yeah. They weren't awful
Like the fact that I'm having to work a job I don't like just to
to support your
support-
shit.
fucking
Yeah, but
brilliant.
also he killed his mom like
Yeah.
last game. Like, calm down, bitch. Like this. And the part, the for example, the part where I think the writing suffers is this. I'll start small with the Harry going for the job interview with Harry, technically interview thing, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm going to take the job." I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean? You're taking the fucking
taking it,
job?
yeah.
What are you doing? What are you spending my time?" They go, "He took the job," and the music swells, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"What did you think?" No, I saw your mortgage payment. You're $4,000 in debt.
You'll
You-
take anything you can
and
fucking
it's
get,
with
and
your-
you're getting a better one.
And it's with your best friend, and it's to heal the world. Are you kidding me? Like, why are they trying to make me think that he is struggling with this? That's the stuff where I'm like, this person screams like they haven't written much. Because, like, there's nothing here. This should have been
yeah.
why don't get out here? This something new. Wow. And then deal with Harry and, like, this shouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah.
Really. But that's relatively small. Consider. I go, you know what? My nitpicks aren't actually that long. didn't like them. I hate it when they make me spend a fucking point.
Oh,
Did you hate it too?
yeah, I hate it so much. I didn't want a point in health. I didn't need a point in health.
I was
already getting taken down in 2 smacks. It's absolutely fine.
I know. I didn't mind. But no, I think they spent... I wanted more of Peter's emotions in terms of how he's dealing with...
So I just let me let that little aside for
that fucking point.
I
Just remembered it. I wanted more of his emotion. Like, I think both Martin Lee sections would have been better if they were Peter. Like, we got him last game, but he jumps in, and you're hearing people go, Miles, you suck, and you can't save anyone. And Miles is like, I've done nothing wrong. Like, it's not nice to hear this. Obviously, it's my mom telling me I suck. But, like, I'm okay. But if you throw Peter in there and then go, you let people die. And he's like, fuck, I did fuck up. I did do that. And then you shouted at Miles because he's a kid, remember? I did tell him, oh, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, MJ's working a job because you just can't get over your thing. I am doing that, fuck. It's like he actually has shit going on. And I was like, these sections...
And I feel like the Venom thing like delved at a perfect pace.
I didn't mind it, yeah.
I thought it was a perfect pace of like falling in.
But my issue... Okay, now I'm going to go with that. My issue with the Venom part is that there's zero tension with the Venom thing because Venom makes the person go evil, as we know, or enhances their thoughts or whatever. But where the tension comes from is we know what the Venom suit does. Yeah, it's about, are they going to figure out that the suit's making him an asshole? Yeah, and fucking because they went from, good job, Miles, you killed someone, but I'm not even going to mention it, to all of a sudden going, Miles, you suck! Yeah. And I'm like, it's painfully obvious. But see if they'd done, if Miles had told, if Peter had told Miles off at the beginning, then they would have then they would have been like, yo, he told me off real mean, but he's not wrong, and he does tell me off when I do stuff. And then we would have been like, are they going to get it? Are they going to figure out that it's the suit? Yeah. And then if MJ goes into a fucking war zone and Peter's like, look, you're not superpowered. I love you, babe. Because
I know you've got a gun.
I think I got a gun now, and he's because he's not mean, right? Yeah. Peter's soft. I don't mind him being soft in that regard. So then the suit comes on and she does it again. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I save you. You know, and he's screaming at her. She'd be like, I did do something wrong.
No, but like, we've already established that MJ going into a war zone is not doing something wrong. We've already established that.
No, but that's that. I'm gonna bring it up again as a fault, like a huge problem that Peter's not like, you're gonna die. Yeah, I can't handle Spider Team dying. Yeah, I can't handle, like, they're not acting like characters. Yeah, that's my issue with the story. Like, they're acting like caricatures, whereas the last game I thought he was a character. Mm-hmm. With this game, they're a bit more like flimsy flamsy. It's a weird word.
It's a word.
He's not telling people off for doing dumb stuff. He's not like that. That's the kind of tension I wanted. And then I thought that would have played really well when he got the suit and he starts being a little more cutthroat. Yeah. And then they're like,
I did like it that it happened like surprisingly gradually. When you go and stop a crime when you've just started the thing, you're like, get off my streets. Yeah, he's like, shit, he's getting angry.
I liked the madness and I liked the scent of it. I just think it could have been a hell of a lot more effective if they had done if they'd set it up a little better with not set it up. It's not a setup. It's a contrast. Yeah, to give the characters who aren't Peter some like confusion at what's happening, not just, well, he's clearly evil.
And there's 3 gripes when it comes to the Venom stuff in particular with Peter that got me a reasonable amount.
I hate how he got the suit. Sorry, go.
Wait, no,
go,
like,
no,
what's wrong with that?
You're telling me? Are you telling? I'm turning my thing off.
I quite like that slow walk.
No. Wait, hold on. Wait, what bit?
The slow walk when after you've just been stabbed and you're walking.
Yeah, no, I like that section too. But no,
and then you're seeing him fight over and over.
I'll rephrase. I hate how he got stabbed.
Yeah.
You win. Now, Insomniac, I don't know if I was playing the game. Spider-Man got thrown through buildings. His reaction time is fucked. And it's incredible. And you're telling me someone went and got him. Like, I think Craven could get him.
Yeah. But, especially that Craven.
Like, it's not I will state my standards almost for this. Like, you can do something a certain way. A better example is when MJ gets turned to Scream. Like, I have an issue with how they did it. I don't have a problem with it happening.
Yeah.
Because Venom got there first.
Yeah.
So
She should already be Scream.
she should be Scream. Or rather, there could have been many ways.
Yeah.
But what happened was,
MJ jumped in front of an attack to save Peter.
I'm like, so she's faster than Spider-Man now.
Oh
what
my
the
god,
fuck?
I did forget that. Yeah.
So that's the bit that happened. And I'm like, but that's not a hole or whatever. That's
Yeah,
just,
that's just silly. You shouldn't have done
you
that.
could have done that better because you were fine. You were set
Yeah.
up fine. Same with Craven stabbing Spider-Man. Like, Craven absolutely could have got Spider-Man. Because with all his men and all his shit, Spider-Man's not invincible. But I just think that was insanely lazy. I'm like, he's very experienced. He's very strong. He's got spider senses. He's not stupid. Like, that's just so... It was annoying,
Yeah.
to say the least. Pissed me off. I liked the sections of, like, because I didn't mind the fake out of the death, because it's, you know, it's about what Harry does and what
I did
MJ does.
hate one fake out of the death, but we'll come back to that.
Well,
the final fake out of the death.
Which final fake out of the death?
Fucking Harry, but we'll come back to that.
Yeah. Oh my god, I hated that bit so much.
Come back. That's my least favorite bit of the story.
Yeah, no, I hate that bit too.
A couple of things when it comes to like the venomization. One, it really annoyed me that Miles' missions was to save Peter. Like, and the thing is like save Peter from the Venom suit, and the bit for Spider-Man was help MJ save herself.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of. I didn't mind her rant. I actually think
Her rant
I
was
actually liked
on
her rant,
point.
but I didn't like this whole like you're saving yourself from yourself or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, no, you're helping, you're doing stuff.
Yeah.
Peter, come on now, Peter. I thought his characterization. I think they went a bit far with his softness, because also MJ's a fucking bitch. She wrote that article.
No, that.
What in what world? No, think about it now. Think about it, everyone. What world would she put that article out?
She needs to keep her job. She is already at odds and ends with Peter. She's pissed off at him about the
No,
mortgage.
but I don't think so. I don't
all
think
the
so.
things that she complained about with Scream was the reason that she did that, and then she realized afterwards and stopped. But
I don't think, but like he's like, yo, you posted this article, and she's like, I posted the truth, and I'm like, you would have had to really fucking push her,
yeah,
like
to do that, yeah,
like I get he pushes her,
yeah,
but like
really,
he would
fucking
have
push her.
to really push her. We needed more time.
Yeah.
With him and
also
her.
but I didn't think the article was that bad. The way
pretty bad.
Spider-Man reacted to it.
Well, obviously he's,
Was like-
he's a symbiote.
Yeah, he's
so
the symbiote.
that was okay.
Yeah, it makes
but
sense.
she still put a hit piece on her fucking boyfriend
Yeah.
that she's supposed to love.
Yeah,
And I was like, dude.
and the other bit when he gets the symbiote off, and he phones her, and she's like, yeah.
I hate this dude.
I hated that
I'm like,
so
you don't
much.
like each other. You're in a toxic relationship,
Yeah.
both of you. And she never apologizes. She never apologizes for that article. And I do think the article's pretty bad.
I don't think she does apologize after the Scream bit.
She doesn't apologize for the article.
I think she does.
Okay, hopefully she does.
I think she
hopefully
did. Yeah,
does.
yeah.
If she doesn't, that's terrible. But
Yeah.
because I was like, what world is she putting out a fucking article on our boyfriend? Like, I almost don't believe she does it. Because it's a bit, because I said it to Alana and I was like, no, she's doing it so she can. Why did she do that? And I was like, I get that she's mad at him, but I feel like.
And to keep her job, like.
Yeah, no, I understand keeping the job part, but like she basically gave up on like a really strong principle of it. But like again, I think they could.
But
have
I
done
think
this.
they did a good. They did a good job of showing that our principles were being tested, especially
Absolutely,
with the
yeah,
book in particular.
Yeah, but I
Like
think
only getting 8 copies sold, fucking brutal.
yeah, it is nasty. But I was like, I just feel like I needed more time with these people.
And also, like they're like with the whole Miles Morales like game itself, the bit where she's like, "You never do anything for me," in the Scream bit, I'm like, he did move to some carry for you,
Yeah.
for like a couple of months.
I saved your life a couple times too.
Yeah,
Whereas but that's a symbiote, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that. I get that it's your feelings, but you're allowed. I don't mind her having the feelings of that she's having. It's the way people act on them.
yeah,
Like if I feel a certain-
100%. Like
you know,
the characterization was there, and it was
I just think it was not enough fleshed out. That's not the way to say it. Not fleshed out enough.
despite
Like,
being overlong.
yeah, but that's why I'm like, I don't think they should. I think Miles shouldn't have been a playable character. That may have rephrased my thing. I think he should have been in the story, but he should have been off. And you're playing as Peter. Then he comes back and he's like, "Yo, I got some fucking shit to tell you."
Yeah,
And then he's like, "Sick Miles," and then Miles goes away. So we have more time to because these are very complicated themes.
yeah,
These are very complicated. Like he just killed his mum. They have a mortgage. She's got a job that she doesn't like. He's got the whole Spider-Man thing to deal
Yeah.
with. Then he gets a symbiote suit, and then the relationships to get tested more. Then his best friend comes back in his life, who turns out he's dying, but now he's not dying. Like it's very like human emotions are so like that you can't just give me a bit and then leave.
Yeah.
Like, that's my issue with the Miles part. It just takes away from, because his stuff isn't very complicated. Like, I didn't really need it.
Yeah. I did.
You see what I'm getting at, though? I'm like, I could have used a lot more Peter.
Yeah, a lot more Peter, 100%.
Because it just seemed very strange that they didn't do that. But I think they want to pass it off, obviously, to Miles.
I know, but if they weren't wanting to pass it off, they should have let you play as Miles after.
Yeah.
That ending was like brilliant. Okay, now Peter's retired.
Yeah, or a break. Because he was like, I just want a break kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
then in the next game, you do another Miles Morales story.
Yeah.
And that will be actual Spider-Man 3, not Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah, and I really didn't like how much they
liked his new hair.
His new hair?
Miles' new
his hair was
fucking
sick. I hated his
new outfit. I like the alternate colours for his new
I've actually got a problem in here, and I think that's a problem. So you're telling me, in the middle of fucking Armageddon,
you decided to go.
He went home and chased his clothes.
I'm sorry. He does that in almost every single one of his fucking appearances. Like, no, it's a Miles staple by now. You look into the Spider-Verse, he changes it up, but he decides,
no.
Like, they're away to go fight for the Theory of the Universe. Let me just spray paint my outfit.
He's been left behind on purpose. He hasn't got people to save.
Yeah. But I know, but it's just a staple of everything when he changes the outfit. Miles Morales the game.
No, it's bad in this.
It was bad in all of them.
No, it's not.
Not in Into the Spider-Verse, but like every other one.
I don't know anymore.
I think they've just turned it into a staple of his character.
This is the only one that's Spider-Verse is the only one.
Shit's going to hell. I need some new threads.
The Spider-Verse ones are the only good ones of Miles. I didn't like Miles in this. I just think he's a bit of a far too good to believe. He's genius, normal genius. He can hack really well. He is scientifically amazing. He's very good at music. He's starting. I'm like,
so that's all Peter Parker stuff apart from the music.
No, Parker is clever and a scientist.
And a hacker.
Is he a hacker in this?
Yeah, how would you develop the spider drones to hack things?
Oh, yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him in this. Yeah, Peter's these things too. But no, hold on. Peter's 27. Miles is 17. That's my issue. Miles is like...
But he developed the spider drones when he was like
16. 15. But we don't know that. We know he had the... Well, maybe we do. Hold on, maybe we do. Because I understood it as Parker is now 27. So now he has all these skills.
He's 25, isn't he?
I thought he was 27. I don't know where I'm pulling that from. He's definitely like mid to late 20s.
No, because he was the same age as me in 2019. Which was 4 years ago. So
24.
Oh,
so
it's 24, and then this is a year after.
I heard he's been Spider-Man for a decade. That's why I think 26 is in my head.
It might be 26. Yeah, no, he was 25 and yes.
So I think it's 26. But that's why it works with him. Like, he's a hacker and he's also created his own web fluid and such. But Miles comes out and is like an award-winning dude, a perfect hacker, already good at this and he's good at a lot of things.
But he also had like a big push from Spider-Man.
From what?
From Spider-Man.
No, of course. But I'm talking when we first meet him.
Yeah.
We first meet him. He's fucking great. All these things at 16 years old. I'm like, this is a bit ridiculous.
Yeah. But that's previous Spider-Man problem.
It's previous Spider-Man problem game. Yeah. And in this, he doesn't really seem to do much wrong, ever.
Yeah.
Which I have a big problem with.
He's Mary Sue-ish.
He's a very pretty much spot on. Spider-Man's like, you're great. We don't need me. And I'm like, yeah, you do. You too, Spider-Man. You fucking calm down. Like when he's like, you don't need to call me. At the end, where he's like, I can call you for advice. He's like, you don't need to call me for advice. And I'm like, no,
yes,
he does. He's been
does.
Spider-Man all of fucking 10 minutes. You've been Spider-Man 10 years. You absolutely have stuff to teach him.
100%.
He doesn't know fuck all. He's obviously Spider-Man didn't have Spider-Man, so he will be more ahead.
Yeah,
but like no,
not to that level.
He's 100%. Not that good yet. But he also seems to be. Every decision he makes is spot on, like strategically and shit like that. Yeah. Which brings me to a point. Remember when MJ's like, lock me in the tunnel with the devil Spider-Man? I've got so many pages, but mainly that section.
So that sequence when you're running away from the devil Spider-Man was really good.
I thought it was great, but she's dead. She's fucking dead.
Now
this is the difference between a plot hole and it's not a plot hole though. It's like you wrote yourself into a corner.
Yeah.
Somehow he jumps out of nowhere. She dodges that jump. And then somehow he knocks a drill onto the pipes, and somehow it's in the perfect position to somehow turn on. To somehow save her life.
Yep. But then she runs.
But this also wakes him up.
So, no, but like she saves him.
This is fair.
And then sprints away from him. And then she gets fast enough to go through a door, hide right in like to the side of the door.
Spider-Man's...
The only fucking open door. The only direction she can go in. Spider-Man hops and lands and goes.
Remember we were talking about Prototype and how bad the stealth was? That's what this was.
It's real. It's fucking real.
Apparently, yeah, it was real. No, because that section was, I was like, that's insane. That's insane. You wrote yourself into a complete corner. Like, the only way to get her out is to pull some contrived bullshit out of your arse. Like, this is a major fuck up. Like, it's big. She's dead. And I was like, let Miles go in. Because she didn't even save him. So if Miles went in, he could have been like, it didn't work, and then run away. And then I was like, but he got captured, which also, let's talk about the fucking how he got caught.
I thought that was not too bad.
No, it was not. Now think about them planning this.
Right, Steve, you're gonna go up in that crane. Okay.
Welcome to my prank channel.
We're gonna blow it up. You're gonna what? We're gonna blow it up, but trust me, you're gonna call for help, and it's a Spider-Man.
He'll totally save you.
Okay.
He'll totally save you. And then when he saves you, stab him in the back.
No, stab him in the back. One question: where's the construction outfit? Fuck! I knew we forgot something.
It's just it's so silly.
It's like silly, but it got me though.
No, it's trying to take itself so seriously, but also be so silly. And you can't do that. You can't do that to me. It's not. It's so stupid.
It was so good though.
It
got me. It actually got me. I was like, oh, you saved that guy.
I like the you're welcome. I did like the you're welcome as he was falling, but I was like, this is so stupid. What the fuck is happening? Oh, and that, like, after, I honestly think Miles would have stopped MJ going in. I think she comes and goes, I'm coming the
No!
It's like, no! She just puts her away over there. Like, I just think, because I watched the scene again. He's actually got quite a lot of time to think and watch her. And he's like, no. And she's like, no, Miles, now. And he's like, no. Put her away and come back. Because Spider-Man's beating up hunters at the moment. Like, Miles doesn't need to be there. He is like, I mean, I don't want to say that. Oh, I got him in Halo. So I was like, there was that whole section was just
ridiculous. Yeah.
It pulled me.
Stupid decision making.
It pulled me out hard.
But I like that it didn't work.
What? Yeah, I enjoyed that it didn't work.
I like that it didn't work. This was a stupid decision.
I think it should have worked. It would have been better, but it would have made more sense.
No, but
because if she'd gotten him out of the suit, she wouldn't have died. Do you know what I mean? Like, it would have made more sense-ish, but it wouldn't have been better. It wouldn't have been better at all. I think Miles goes, no, stops her, shuts it, and leaves Spider-Man in there. Yeah. And then Spider-Man, let's say he's just kind of bumping on the things. And then he defeats the hunters, and then Spider-Man disappears.
Yeah. Okay, we can go in and fix him now. Where is he?
He's gone, right? Yeah. So I think that is the only thing you could have done.
Yeah.
To save the scene. But this is like, no, you sent her in there. She's dead. He's so fast. Like, we played the level where the building's falling on Spider-Man. And he's like, like, he's just going, oh, there she is. Like, she's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's only as fast as the plot needs.
But that fucking Metal Man thing. I just went, what was the plan? Like, I know the plan. I saw the outcome. But what was the planning phase? Oh, my God. I feel like the particle accelerator didn't need to be broken. Because they went in, he's like, here's the particle accelerator. It's broken. And then they went to sort it out with the Venom, and we're like, let's fix it. And then they just fix it. I was like, this didn't need to be broken.
You just needed to pad the gameplay out in that one.
Yeah,
100%.
This was a nitpick.
Right, let's talk about some of the greatest bits in it, though.
Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, go.
Venom.
I enjoyed Venom.
I loved it so much.
It says awesome.
It was so good. Playing as Venom, awesome. I want to play more. I really hope that they give you an option. I'm going to go back through and play it, and I'm like, you better give me the option to just jump through the city as Venom.
Yeah.
I really hope I fucking get that.
Here's my Venom section. Awesome.
It was so fucking good.
That's all I wrote. I literally played there's no notes until the next cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It felt good, felt strong.
So fucking good.
I liked
they're just like grabbing people and chucking them at people. Like, they prototyped it.
Yeah, Hulk. I actually felt a lot like Hulk, which is obvious.
Yeah,
I felt a lot like
Hulk in Avengers, where you pick up the two guys and like.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was really good. It was a really good.
I did
section.
like just like them shooting a rocket at you. You dodge into it.
Yeah, you just throw it back. Yeah,
Brilliant.
this man doesn't dodge.
How fucking violent he was beautiful. Like those takedowns where you just like pick him up over your head and snap.
Yeah, no, I
Brilliant.
was about to say, I was like, holy fuck, yeah, he's killing people, and I'm enjoying this.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying myself.
The killing Craven.
They went full. Yeah, I liked killing Craven. But I didn't like when Harry was like, "Oh my god." I was like, "This is your 60th kill."
Yeah,
Venom.
you can't.
Why was 69 the fucking one that made you go, "Oh no"?
Well,
but
I like
that he
it showed
killed
it
him.
off screen a wee bit, but
No, the drippy bit on the floor.
yeah,
it was
but
tasteful. I liked it.
what I liked was the white teeth gone red.
Yeah,
That was
I
fucking
didn't notice
artistically
yeah.
beautiful. I
No,
was
it was-
I was looking at it, I was like, oh.
I did like it as well. I thought it was good that because when Spider-Man was gonna kill, oh fuck, that really annoyed me. Oh Jesus Christ, the end of this game really pisses me off. Most of it, like when Spider-Man has the symbiote suit, goes to fight Craven,
Yeah.
and then he shows Miles in the cage, all beating the fuck up.
Oh, how the fuck did he get out of there?
How the fuck did he get out of there?
Never mind that.
Never mind that. He saves him, and then they have a 1v1, and I'm like, listen, Miles is dead.
Malice is dead.
Miles is dead.
But I do like the like.
Because I want to state that I don't hate this game.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm talking a lot of shit, but I like this game.
Yeah.
I won't give you my number, but I like the game. There's just a lot. Obviously, it's more to talk about when it's bad.
I know.
Talk about something
There's a lot of
bad.
it I still quite like.
There's a lot of it I
despite
like,
that.
but talking about bad takes longer than talking about good.
Yeah.
But just to
But
clarify
I
that
liked
for the audience.
I liked the symbiote being too powerful for what, like, not to have someone get you out of it. Like in previous
I
Spider-Man things,
liked it.
him doing it himself
He does it himself. Yeah, no, I like the
with
you
the
can-
aid of sound.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. I don't mind it. I like it.
It was an interesting take to have him immune to fire.
Yeah, is he weak to fire?
Yeah, Venom's weaknesses are
Yeah,
sound
I
and
didn't mind
fire.
it.
I was
think
like,
it-
I really liked it. I
didn't
really
mind
liked
Well, I
it.
didn't know, so I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
But I think it made it simple as
Yeah.
well. I think sometimes simplicity is just a bit better. Just be like
100%.
sound, guys. It's sound. Sound.
Sound,
fucks it up.
always sound.
That's it. Like you don't need any more. And I think that was good. It was funny that there's always a bell or something around.
Yeah. You're just so
But
lucky.
That's gameplay. That's fine. There's some stuff I can forgive.
Yeah.
Because of gameplay. But
And to be fair, I got bodied by Spider-Man.
yeah, no,
I got bodied.
I got killed by him. That's what I meant. But like, I'm on normal.
Yeah.
And I'm like struggling again. Then I figured out, although I did get a parry section that was pretty easy, where he did the same like weird uppercut move,
Yeah.
and I went parry, hit, block, and he did the same move. And
I
parried it, and
really
it just
like-
kept happening.
The kicks against the wall
I was
as a combat thing, when you like beat them into a wall and then you just go, like one hand
Yeah,
and
then
kick,
he
kick,
kicks
kick, 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 and you can rapid tap it.
yeah.
That's so
I was
sad.
about to say I like all of the bosses in this. What one do you not like?
No, I'm not sure I enjoy the bosses in general.
Oh,
I really-
wait,
I
hold
really-
on. You're playing on hard, so maybe that's
So
a-
no,
maybe the
that's
difference.
not an issue.
Oh,
That's
okay,
not an issue.
okay.
I like how fluid the combat is. Although
Yeah,
it all feels
yeah.
like the same boss.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Except for I think Scream actually felt the most different to me.
No, Venom definitely felt the most different.
Oh wait, yeah, forgot about Venom.
because you can't web them,
Yeah,
and that's about it. But it's all just
No, Scream
use all
was-
your abilities, get as much of a combo as you can, get as much of a combo as you can.
yeah.
Use
No,
an
no,
ability
yeah.
to
But
stop
that's
them.
why I was saying. I think this is where the animation and the actual stuff carries the boss fights
Yeah,
for me. Where I'm just like,
100%.
I'm watching Spider-Man do shit. This
Yeah.
is this, and it looks fantastic.
It looks phenomenal. 100%.
And I get to kind of punch, dodge,
I'm
punch.
I'm not massive on them, but I enjoyed them. The boss battles.
I enjoyed them. I think I just enjoyed them.
Yeah, I
And
enjoyed
there-
them, but
and there was-
they
and
were
there
nothing
was-
to write home about.
I get what you mean. There was some challenge. There was some challenge to them, which is where I was doing them. But I think there was just enough challenge for me to go, okay, this is kind of okay. I'll pay attention.
One thing that annoyed me though, I was like, wait, so Scream has more of a health bar than Venom's Spider-Man? She had one extra health
Yeah,
bar,
that's confusing.
but she's a full Venom monster.
yeah.
As
'Cause
opposed
again,
to, like-
Peter is trying not to hold. Like, he is holding.
He's holding back,
There
yeah.
is a holding back.
It's a line with when he sees Venom and like with Miles, and Miles is like, that's Harry. Yeah, that would have been me.
I think that would have been that
Yeah.
would have been me because I was. But then Craven's trying to pull out the killer guy in him.
Yeah.
So like that was
100%.
the whole thing. So I'm like I could have believed Miles beat Spider-Man because he's holding back, but not when you beat Miles up.
Yeah.
That's my issue. Like they
Yeah.
beat the fuck out of Miles, and then he comes out and wins against Spider-Man.
Also, why did he kick Mr. Negative out?
Why did he kick me?
Why didn't he jump out?
Oh man, that was a shoot. No, that was the one. That was when the first crack started to show for me. Where I was like, he's like, oh, don't worry, I've tried to escape, and then he blows up the ceiling. I'm like, oh fucking did you? Did you really try hard? You just shot it. I was like, oh my god! And then he like go fight Spider-Man, and then lets him blow, and I'm like, go with him, Miles, go with him. You're Spider-Man.
Kick him up and web and fly.
Yeah, you're so fast. It's like the ludonarrative dissonance in this game sometimes fucks me up, which is very rare because you're Spider-Man. But there's times where they don't use their powers properly, and I'm like, God damn it! Come on, use your power. Leave Martin Lee with Spider-Man, and then he gets beaten up and loses to Kraven, which I'm not okay with either. I don't think he should have lost to Kraven.
Who?
Miles.
Miles? Why?
Because he beat the fuck out of Venom at the end.
True.
And Symbiote Spider-Man.
And Symbiote Spider-Man, yeah.
And I'm just like, if my math is correct,
That makes you stronger than...
Venom beat Kraven and Spider-Man, anti-Venom, and Miles lost to Kraven, but he can fight Venom and like hold him to a standstill. I'm like, what the... Like, this is where I'm like, this isn't necessarily a writing issue. Well, it is, but it's more, you're not thinking of how your writing is working with your gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, not fully. You're not fully, like, focusing on this. Like, a really good example is obviously God of War. Like, that doesn't really happen in God of War because he's the fucking God of War. Like, there's never a situation where you're like, he wouldn't win here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's never that happening, which I think I had with Spider-Man, but then he lost against Venom. And I'm like, what's the point? What's the point in that suit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the suit was
They're going to be the be-all, end-all.
Yeah. And then Miles gets it. Which is what I'm talking about. I'm like, this is the poor decision.
Like, he's upgraded he's got blue lightning now.
Which I thought was really weird. Because it was like, he got blue lightning. I'm like, okay. Okay, why blue lightning?
Blue lightning's better than yellow lightning. Don't you know this?
I didn't like it.
Let's just be honest. Harry should be dead.
Yeah, I was so... Was he Jesus now? I don't know if Jesus ever resurrected someone. I think he
respawned. He didn't resurrect.
He has the fastest respawn time of humanity so far.
But
no, I didn't like that. Like, obviously they're keeping him alive, so Osborn has some sort of thing. I think they're setting up Osborn as a bad guy now.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I thought that would be... Do you know what would be great?
He'll be stronger?
Just, if he was fucking dead.
You killed him.
Because he was like, I will do everything that I can to save your son.
Then he killed him.
And then he dies. There you go.
Yeah, it's perfect.
But he's fucking saved your son.
Yeah,
your son's alive.
He's there, he's fine.
Like, he may be a vegetable.
He's just sleeping.
But that's a lot better than a dead son.
Much better. No, I agree. It would
that really annoyed me.
You would have had a stronger motivation if
and they're doing Green Goblin working with Dr. Octopus?
Yeah, they're doing some sort of thing there.
Dr. Octopus hates Norman Osborn far more than he hates Peter.
Yeah. And obviously he's not told anyone who Peter is.
No.
Which
I think he might have just told Norman.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
And
they're confused. They're confused.
That's pretty confused. But I like the narrative through lines. Some of the story beats hit really well. Like, if some of the cutscenes post MJ scene sequence.
Whoa, hold on. What post?
I'm listening.
I'm listening, but now I can't with the post.
So if a lot of the cutscenes post MJ sequence happen just as a cutscene without an MJ sequence behind it, they'd be brilliant.
Oh, do you mean the
bit where you
play as MJ?
Right, you play as MJ.
Right.
Yeah. Then the cutscene afterwards is almost always really
narrative
heavy.
It's usually good. Yeah,
it's really fucking good. And I'm like, I just had to play MJ to get.
Let's go.
MJ fucking convincing someone over a radio that she is.
Yeah, that's silly.
That was so fucking stupid.
They wrote themselves into a corner.
Yeah.
I find it.
And also, I went up to that fucking whiteboard. Why wouldn't she just pull that fucking thing off?
Bitch, I was telling you. You can't skip this AAA game. You can't skip puzzles.
You can. You can skip every other puzzle apart from the MJ sequence.
Yeah, not with any creativity.
And fucking every other puzzle is more fun.
Yeah, I actually didn't mind the puzzles in this game from the last game, which I thought was really funny.
I didn't like the controls of the flying the thing.
Yeah, no, it felt weird. No, I'm talking about that's not a puzzle though.
Yeah, that wasn't a puzzle.
I mean the genetic plant.
Yeah, I
shit.
enjoyed that. Blow that thing up.
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Blow the shit up.
I was like, on it.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Don't tell me twice. I didn't like MJ section. Was it? There's something about MJ, but I've forgotten that I didn't like it.
Taking out the hunters. 1v1.
Yeah, big problem.
These are trained fighters.
Yeah, you just kick him in the knee. Come on. Give me more. And she's like, I trained with Sable. I'm like, not that long. It's only been a year. Like, Shield is a good
Wait,
guy.
did she train with Sable? I don't remember them saying that.
She said it when she kicked the first guy's ass.
Ah, okay.
But I think her...
But these guys trained with Kraven.
Fuck, I had the point twice and you've taken it from me.
Sorry, you're taking it from me. You turned the reins against us.
Something about MJ is doing her stuff. I don't think her and the actor really have that much chemistry. But I don't know if that's the writing as opposed to it, because it's not.
Wait, MJ and Peter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't think they like. Do you remember?
I think they had like.
Do you remember in the first game where him and the police lady had like a fuck ton of chemistry?
Yeah.
Obviously, because the two voice actors are actually husband and
Also,
wife.
of course, she's not came back.
She has. She's side quest.
Oh,
I haven't done it yet, but she is side quest. That's why I'm like, nah,
she is side quest.
She is side quest. Yeah.
Oh, fucking brilliant!
But
Yes.
him and her had tons of chemistry. Like you
Yes.
could hear the chemistry.
Yes,
Obviously, they were
100%.
husband and wife, which comes to the screen.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel that with MJ and Peter. Like I just didn't think.
But
they
yeah,
were,
remember the voice actors were never really in the same room.
which is surprising with the husband and wife.
Yeah,
bit, where I'm like you can hear that they like each other a lot coming through. But MJ and Peter, they didn't. But I think the writing was.
You played the DLC for Spider-Man, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the DLC
Yeah.
a lot.
Really,
I
a
liked
lot.
the. No, I liked a lot of it actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a bit. Weird.
Also,
it's expensive.
what really annoyed
Maybe it's
me,
expensive.
really annoyed me was like I played the DLC, so I know that you and Black Cat ended on pretty decent terms.
Oh,
she's
dude.
not mad at you.
Okay,
You're mad at her.
Hold on, I take it back. That's when the first cracks started to show for me. Where Peter was like, and I quote, "She won't listen to me," and I was like, maybe she would listen to someone she doesn't know. I'm like, when has that ever worked for anyone, especially a very, very trusting thief? Like, what are you talking about? Oh my god, that was really silly. And it was to give Miles
a mission.
And I was like, wrong choice.
Yeah.
Wrong choice. Peter should be talking to her. It's more interesting if Peter talked to her.
100%.
Like, what's happening? Why are you doing this? And then the one thing is fine. I liked his moment with the thing. But back to the thing, I think they did the wrong thing. Like I said, he should have done all the scenes in the Martin Lee sections, because we would have gotten more into his actual psyche, the stuff that he's holding back that we're not allowed to see.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. First of all, Miles taking on Venom shouldn't work from a power point of view, but it also shouldn't work from a narrative point of view. Like, you shouldn't take away, like, they have nothing to talk about. He's like, I know you did that one thing with that phone call we had one time. It's like, no, come on, give me Peter and him talking more. Like, it doesn't make sense. Miles and him have barely anything to talk about.
What they should have done, if they were going to do it, they should have went whole hog and went like comic book style and have Venom kill Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think if they were,
and then you have more of a reason for Miles to want to beat Venom.
Yeah, because it felt silly for me when I was kicking him, and he was like, "I know you talk to your mom the same way I talk to my dad."
Yeah,
and I was like,
from that one conversation,
we had, I'm like, "There's nothing here. There's no tension apart from bad guy, and I'm obviously good guy, so I will fight you." And I'm like, "There's nothing here. There's no complex, cool emotions." But with Peter, obviously, it's his friend. He's trying to do a lot of shit.
If you were going to do the Miles bit, you should have had both the Spider-Man fighting Venom.
Yes, you should have had.
And you should have had Venom
it's
overwhelming you both.
I felt like Miles was just shoehorned into this. Like, honestly, this felt like a full-on Peter story that they just kept being like, we wanted Miles in the game. I'm like, no, you shouldn't have him in the game.
Isn't he fun? Diversity.
Yeah, and then they're like, now he's going to be Spider-Man. And I'm like, he has not earned any of this from me. Like, he didn't do much in this game. Peter did not enough. And then Peter's just like, you're so great, Miles. I love you. You go be Spider-Man now.
Also, when did he get that time to do that essay?
Yeah, that too.
Like he was putting it off for doing Spider-Man things.
Yeah.
He didn't stop doing Spider-Man things.
Yeah, he
still got the essay.
still got the essay.
I know that he's actually taken on more responsibility
He's a prodigy.
for Spider-Man things.
He's a goddamn prodigy. And also, but that's why I found an issue with the story was where it's Peter is like dealing with the things Peter's dealing with in this game, as we've explained, like the death.
You're just keeping it in.
And then it goes to Miles and he's like, I can't write this essay. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Go back to the cool stuff that we were talking about a minute ago with Peter and MJ and
I quite
with Craven and shit. Go back to that. I don't want to listen to him talk about an essay. I don't care. I don't care. The one character I think who actually was characterized really well was Miles' mom.
Yep.
I think she's the only one that acted like a character. Like when Spider-Man turns up and he's like, I'll handle it. And she's like, hey!
No, when you're talking about my son.
This is my son you're talking about. Like, she just didn't take his shit because of, why would she?
Yeah.
She's like, she doesn't know the suit is an alien. She doesn't know what's going on. She knows her son is missing.
And you're being an
And,
asshole.
and you're not being nice about it. So she just like tells him off. And she's
Yeah.
like, all he ever talks about is you. All he ever. And I'm like, that's actually character work.
Yeah.
Right there.
And if they had Miles fucking up a bit more
Yeah.
and having
told
Peter
off.
to save him all the time.
Yeah.
And that would have also carried more weight in general.
Yeah, exactly. Where he's being mean. And she's like, all he ever does is try and figure out how to be a better Spider-Man for you. And then we've watched him fucking fuck
Yeah.
all this stuff up. Like I was playing this game and I was like, is this written by someone else? Because it feels like it's written by someone else. It doesn't feel like it's written by someone with as much competence as the first person. Because the first game had problems. It had problems with its writing. It got a little bit boring with the whole
by making you play both Miles and MJ.
Yeah.
At least the Miles missions have improved.
Sort of. They have improved 1,000%. But I think the first game had Doc Ock and Peter, and that was like
A beautiful dynamic.
Yeah, obviously there's Martin Lee for half of it, and then the Sinister Six for the other half. And the Sinister Six where it got a little bit confused. Where I was like, too
the
many
boss battles were phenomenal.
Great.
For that.
Yeah,
like,
I
the
really liked
two and one. Brilliant.
the Vulture one.
The Vulture and Electro.
Yeah, you're in the air. You're doing
Brilliant.
Spider-Man stuff.
Really good.
Why was I doing no Spider-Man stuff in this?
Yeah.
In terms of
the only bits were
boss
like
battle.
chasing people. No,
Yeah. But then
they did it. They did the best boss battle was the first boss.
it was the
battle.
first one. Yeah, when you were feeling like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I really felt like the exaggerated swagger of a confused Spider-Man.
But I again, the combat is just.
Yeah, no, I can't get
so
away
much
from like
better.
I was really, really frustrated as I was playing this game because of the story. But like when I was playing the game,
I was
didn't really
sucked
have
in.
no. But I was playing it, I didn't have a problem. I was just like, she's fucking dead. This story doesn't make any sense. Have a good time punching things.
But it's,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's part of the prototype thing from last time. Those were like 3-minute cutscenes max.
Yeah. So it doesn't have enough time to fuck with me.
Yeah.
This tried to tell a good story and it took itself so seriously that I was like, fine, I'll take you seriously. And then I was like, you are not good. But your gameplay is
gameplay is good, and I think the Venom storyline itself and the Craven storyline were phenomenal.
I
really like the redemption arcs.
I didn't think they towed the line with the redemption arc enough to get much of a reaction from me.
I like that it was just there. Like redemption is all around.
I don't think I like any story that's just there.
No. But
I know what you mean. You
like,
chose wrong words,
so-
but that's the word I would use. To insult the game.
everything around it is just there, and it's constantly battering home that impression of redemption for the Martin Lee build-up.
Yeah, but it just felt like I didn't get enough time with it's just like, hey, I'm gonna be a good guy now. Okay, you can be a good guy now. I don't forgive you though, but and it's very
Token.
yeah, it's not very good. It's not very, again, complex emotions that should possibly be explored a lot deeper. It's just very surface level. Like, it's here because we need to put him in this game. And I'm like, you didn't need to put him in this game. You could have left Martin Lee out, and
You could have
Miles.
had him be somewhere else for the.
Yeah, or have him
Him show up to do the fight with Venom Spider-Man for that reason and that reason.
Well, it's called Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And Miles isn't Spider-Man. Like,
Yes.
well, he is and he isn't.
No.
He's
they're
Miles.
full on as Spider-Man.
They do make a point of being like, no, we're both Spider-Man.
Yeah,
But
it's like-
everyone calls him Miles Morales for a reason.
Yeah, and it's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I do
And
like the
the
little
subtitles.
things. Yeah, but no, they should have gone. Like, they're trying to pass the torch off to him and claim that he is Spider-Man and whatnot. And I don't think they earned that because this was supposed to be more about Peter. Like, it was clearly a Venom game,
Yeah.
and they just kind of like tried and put all this
That's
stuff
the
in.
thing. The best versions of Miles are when Peter's gone.
Yeah, quite literally. The only good version of Miles I've seen is
It's like he has to
The
take
issue
the mantle
Sorry,
despite
no.
being
not wanting to or
no, despite being incapable of
inferior
it, really.
to quite because he's fucking like 12 or whatever. But I think the issue is for Miles is Into Spider-Verse did a very, very good job, like beyond exceptional.
Yeah.
So Insomniac are just not up to it.
Yeah.
Like, they're just not that good.
Yeah.
Like, he feels very cookie cutter compared to.
Yeah,
Like,
they're very much like they'll like him because it's Miles.
Yeah, I'm not one for this whole authentically black shit. But in Into the Spider-Verse, he really did feel like he is Puerto Rican mum and his dad was black, and then the way it felt like he was part of him, he did the graffiti, it felt like it didn't feel forced.
Yeah.
In this, there's none of that. So he just feels like he's there. They wanted to avoid accidentally stepping on your toes or something. They just there's no like culture, I guess. Like there was no, but it's not. I didn't want it to.
I
Force
think they
them
had the culture in like
They
Miles
spoke
Morales a wee bit.
a little bit, yeah. But
And
it felt that's the
Those
one
are
I
probably the
remember.
more fun bits of that
It was a
game.
bit better, yeah, but it was still. Again, I watched Spider-Verse and I was like, it's just it was effortless in Spider-Verse. Their characterization of him,
Yeah.
and it's very important.
He
part
holds
of
the
him.
mantle of the main character very well.
Yeah,
in
but in this he
Spider-Verse, yeah.
doesn't really, and I just found him very. So I found his characterization very weak, and then I found so it was very hard to get invested in him. It was very much the same with not as bad though. There's Ray in that where they're just like a bit too good, and then everyone's kind of on their side and telling them they're doing a good job, and you're like, it's hard to get invested in a character that is just like that,
Flawless.
Yeah. Whereas we have Spider-Man over here, I'm just like, can we please go over here and to focus on this, please? And then,
as well as his big defining moment is he got angry that one time. And this is a story about Spider-Man getting angry that one time.
Yeah, I know.
And it's more of an angry that one time.
Yeah, and it did. I felt like he should have, and I think they messed up his characterization a little bit. Where I think Peter would be like, "No, I don't. It's not him. I think he was actually fine, except for not telling Miles off and not telling MJ off. Like I know it's established that it's allowed to happen, but I still think he should still have a problem with it. It should be a constant source of tension.
Yeah, like you are pushing the boundaries of what you should be doing.
Yeah, every single time. And, like that's why he loves her.
Yeah.
But also why it's kind of an issue because she keeps doing
You are scaring me.
Yeah, and give them that like conflict, that constant conflict of I want to be better because you inspire me. He's like, but I'm superpowered, and she's like, yeah, I know, but I can help, and she keeps pushing it. It's great. But then I just feel like MJ's not acting like a person.
I honestly expected. Do you know that bit where they fell down the elevator shaft together, MJ and Thingy, and then like Miles fights Venom for like a second or two? I honestly expected MJ to jump up in the anti-Venom suit. I'm pretty sure this is going to happen.
Yeah, no, it's just,
and she's going to be the one that takes out Harry.
Yeah, I mean, I had a huge problem with her going in and getting the meteorite and coming out. I was like, this is just
not happening. Did you see how tough it was for them to take out those
guys?
guys?
Thank you. When that big guy came, I was like, okay, no,
yeah.
I had such a hard time with those big guys, and she's went, and then they died. I was like, oh my. It's like,
also, if you're that powerful with the web shooters, why aren't you using them, Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, come on, man! It seems like they've made a mistake.
I did like the green symbiotes, and you could just take them out with it, like a web shot each.
The green, yeah,
like a bunch of them.
They're weak, but they're here.
Yeah, no, they're just like weak to gadgets because they kick your ass if you try and just punch them.
Yeah, they keep the ones that dodge you.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
One thing we haven't touched on. The swinging with that swing assist turn down.
Yeah, I love it.
So fucking good.
It hit the ground more, and I was like, God damn it.
But skimming the ground, you feel like a badass.
Yeah, you're like, wow, what's close? That's me.
Yeah. I want to turn it up just to see how fast I can go.
Yeah.
Like at least once.
Yeah.
Because you go so much faster with that.
Yeah, you do. But I really, again, I like I said, I talk about so much of this game I don't like.
Yeah.
But I have to establish that everything that I was
we
playing,
just powered through the story.
Everything that I was playing was great.
Great.
Like everything I was doing
Absolutely
was
amazing.
great.
It was so much like I didn't believe that the last Spider-Man could be surpassed as well.
Yeah, not in gameplay terms.
No.
I was just like, this feels fucking good. This feels really good. And it's like my gripes aren't. It's so good. That's why I'm not talking about it. I'm like, no, it's good. It nailed it. The no notes, it was just good. It was just really fucking good. And I thought this. I really like the swinging. I didn't like this suit in the beginning, the wingsuit.
Yeah.
Until I had to get across the thing.
The water.
And I was
you're
like, oh, I see.
Fucking
no,
brilliant.
this is nice. This is nice.
And I
this,
really
or rather, this was definitely needed.
Yeah. Yeah. For how big they made the world, 100% needed. I really liked the inclusion of like holding the circle button to go around a corner, not just being attached to the building.
Yeah.
Like just like flying it, turn, swing.
Yeah, I know. It was great.
It was so fucking fluid.
It was just really. They made it feel better, and then having the loop-de-loop part. Well, it's great. I still think the swing. Did you do any of the 100
bases?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I like the little like fucking.
You kind of feel like you need to sell the
fake walls.
Yeah.
And I like the fake walls.
Yeah.
And I did
kind of like that bit for MJ. I'm not gonna lie, where you like.
What?
So the bit where you have to go like get the key off that guy over there, and you're like, oh, I'll turn that fake wall on, and then what I did was I was just trying to sprint through it as fast as possible could, and then I got spotted by a guy, so I was like, oh fuck, and I turned the fake wall on, and then he comes out around the corner, and I smack this guy, but the guys are like looking.
Yeah, I think
yeah. Okay.
No, it was I got caught and then ran through the wall and expected to do something cool. I didn't. I died, but it would have been really cool.
I got
didn't
caught
die.
a few times. I'm not gonna lie.
Just-
Just
just-
taken out by a shotgun. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, well, I was just trying to get through it so fast.
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't want to be here.
But controls wise, it felt so much better than last time.
yeah, no. It was again. It was improved. It was
Yeah.
just like, why did you spend time on this?
Yeah.
Like, remove these sections, dim Miles down a little bit, and I think you got yourself a little bit of a better
Near
game.
enough perfect game.
Yeah, just in terms of. Well, no, they have to rewrite some of these fucking scenes if they want this story to just make more sense. Like the MJ bit, her getting jumping in the thing and not dying, and then Miles killing Venom, but no, sorry, standing his own with Venom, and then I mean, there's moments in here that I'm like, you need to rewrite that, but the actual story through line isn't busted,
Yeah.
which I think a better bit.
Yeah.
Last little check. No gloves, probably fine. With the meteorite, she just goes and grabs it. That's a nitpick, though. I don't know why that shouldn't be in problems.
Yeah.
But it was like she
Yeah,
was
probably
and grabbed it. And I'm like, oh, okay, probably fine. Okay, probably fine. Oh, I didn't like. It was a nitpick. It's a nitpick where they come out of that section and she gets on her bike.
Why didn't you just jump onto Miles and?
She's jumping on Miles and swing. I'm like, this is what I remember. Like, why are they not using their powers the way that they should be using their powers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, why
ladies
didn't you
and
just let me be Miles defending Mary Jane?
Yeah, it would have been fun.
It was
Again,
so much more
It's
fun.
like they don't want me to have fun. It's really
Yeah.
bizarre. Oh, that isn't in problems. That is. Yeah. Okay. Cool. It would have been faster if Miles had grabbed her and the bike. Yeah. Back to MJ's speech. I was confused by that. Where she was like trying to be something I'm not, and she's like, I'm trying to be something I'm not, and I was like, what?
That was the journalism side. Like, she didn't like putting out that article.
I'm trying to be a
shell.
journalist. A shell. That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's. Oh no, they are problems. Right, shit. So that was a nitpick. This is my problems. The construction worker thing. Oh, that's what it was. Why did Venom leave? When he turns when he turns MJ into Scream. When he turns MJ into Scream.
Yeah, why didn't he just
Why
stay and watch?
did he leave? Or beat him up as well? Because he wants Peter.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense that he leaves unless he's not ready.
I think he went to go do something. I can't remember. I quickly jumped to the
He's busy. I don't know. I think the I think the suit damage is kind of silly, simply because you auto heal. So
Yo, heal?
yeah, like between cutscenes.
Ah.
So like a lot of time you'll get hurt in the fight, and then you'll be like super caught in what, and then you'll go to the next room, and then you'll just have a perfect suit again.
Oh, does it heal the suit? I didn't realize.
Yeah, it does heal
okay.
the suit. And I was like, not that as like something that's just like
There's only one
should've-
suit that should work with the symbiote suit.
Yeah. And it's like I think they should have kept it broken until like the mission ends, and then
Yeah.
it kind of
Yeah.
fades to black or whatever. Then it changes.
Yeah, because I remember the first time that I got into a crime that I died in. Like just a bunch of you guys beat me up, and then I was like, suit ripped to shreds.
Yeah,
From
yeah.
a guy with a
I'm
bat
like,
with a gun. I was like, oh shit.
I did have one other point in here that I was looking at, and I should have read it. Oh, it didn't. I was saying with Venom staying and beating up Peter with MJ, would that not have? Was he not going off to? Because he didn't know what he was doing. Remember, he's like, we're going
went
to
to
heal
get
the
the meteor.
world and stuff like that, right? He's getting stuff first, and then he gets Peter
Yeah.
or something like that.
So-
I'm
so-
I'm kind of fuzzy on it, but because it's been 2 days, but he does that, goes and gets the meteor, sets the meteor up, and then is like Peter.
Yeah.
Peter's the last goal,
The last goal, yeah.
so he wouldn't have stayed there. He would have done that. And
Yeah.
left. So that's actually fine. Oh, there's when the people are gonna die on the roller coaster.
Yep.
And he says, "I'm sorry." That fucking voice acting was spot on for Yuri. Spider-Man. I don't know if you remember it, but it was like the pain and the
Yeah,
the disappointment
sorry, yeah.
and shit. And I think he was wasted on whoever wrote this fucking thing, because he didn't have enough
Moments like that, yeah.
like again. I'm thinking of the first game. He had so much moments to shine between his him and MJ, and then him being mad at MJ, then his flirting with this person.
Yeah.
What's her name? Black Cat.
Yeah.
Him and MJ, him and Lee, and then the betrayal with Doc Ock, with their friendship, and that kind of like anger, hurt, guilt kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Like there's so much for him to work with, and I just don't think he got given that quality treatment in this game.
I remember
But
missing
hold on,
his old face.
one extra I should have done that from the top, shouldn't we? Like, I really don't like his new face.
Like I
Didn't ruin anything.
I'm
for
used
me,
to it
but-
now.
Yeah, I'm used to it. I'm now looking at him. I go, oh, right. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw
I
clips.
can't remember what this old one looked
I
like.
saw clips of it recently, and I was like, it's so much better.
It's so much better.
I don't know what they were doing, but I wrote, Peter, your friend is dangerous, which was another point where Harry is being really reckless.
Yeah.
And you're like, great, love it, but
Yeah.
Peter, fucking do something.
Yeah.
Tell people off, because if you tell them off, like if he's told MJ, Miles, and Harry off,
Yeah.
be nice, and then slowly flips into evil and evil. It's,
Yeah, he's supposed to be a mentor. He's supposed to be a guide. He's not supposed to be like, yeah, buddy, you
He's
did the
not-
right thing by
yeah.
coming in here and
Which I
helping me fight these guys that you have no idea how to fight with. And, like,
yeah, yeah. But I think this is something they could have done. It could have been. It
Although
could also be because of him.
I would have liked to keep the fist bump even after
No,
after telling
I
off
liked,
Miles.
I liked the. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
After telling off Miles,
so-
you're like, no, you're not staying sad here.
yeah.
I like that. I think
like-
that was a good bit.
But I would have liked that as a, because that would have been a really good mentor moment.
Yeah.
Where he tells him off, and Miles is like upset and shit, and he's like, "No, we
No,
don't
no.
leave these on bad moments."
Yeah.
And then you could have contrasted that with the fucking sort your shit out, and then
Yeah.
he leaves, and Miles is like,
No, something's not right.
"Something's
here.
wrong.
Yeah.
He's not like that usually." Like I just think the tension could have been raked
I
up,
really
raked up,
liked the
dialed
bit,
up.
one of
to
the bits
11.
after the lizard chase fight where he saves the guy and just like drops him on the floor.
Yeah, I think
That-
moments like
that
that.
was
Yeah, that was
great.
great. There is, I think the tension moments could have just cranked up to 11 if they had done it a little.
You could really
bit
hear the
better.
Sasuke coming out of his voice when he was
When he's
when he was
mad,
angry.
yeah. I was about to say his screaming when he goes to get Craven
Yeah.
is fucking good. That like
Again, his voice
That-
acting is
it's
Mwah.
so
Superb.
he's so good. There's some jokes in here that I wrote down because they're really funny. If I need to find them, where the guy's like, how does your tech work? And the hunter goes, a hunter always knows how to camouflage. And he's like, just say you don't know. That was a good one. The arrow catch was really fucking cool. If we're just throwing out miscellaneous shit that I like, he's on the roller coaster, and then the one goes right towards the person's face, and he fucking catches it just before it hits them.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
That shit got me excited. I'm
Again, any fights and any cutscenes were phenomenal.
yeah. Oh no, they were.
Yeah. The fight in the mansion was brilliant.
Yeah. I like,
The enemy types and variants of the
I like the invitation
really good.
a lot. I like the extra little brutes and the
like the different
other
type-
brute.
yeah, the two different brutes, like
Yeah.
the shield brute and the axe brute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really fun. All the different gang types felt different.
Yeah. It felt so easy to fight the just thugs
Yeah.
after the end when you start getting really strong.
Did you go back and fight any of the Sandman fights after you got really strong?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you fucking reckless?
Dead.
The symbiotes feel
Yeah,
perfectly tough.
they're really good.
Yeah.
Maybe every problem isn't solved with a cell, is one of the things I wrote down.
A cell?
Yeah, it was. Oh fuck! It was the same thing where it was Martin Lee in that thing, and they're in Spider-Man's head,
Yeah.
and they get to the bit where all the criminals start breaking.
Yeah.
out. And then he says to Miles, maybe no problem solved with a cell, and Miles is supposed to have that like, oh, so maybe I shouldn't put you in jail or redemption or something. And I'm like, this would have been well more effective with Spider-Man, not Miles.
Yeah.
You're giving away all of your story shit to Miles here. I don't know why. Okay, anyway. I think I am good. I feel like they were just trying to give Miles they were trying to give the game to Miles at the end. Like that was their point, and you could see it.
Yeah.
Like I could see the one of the telltale signs of bad writing is I can see the writer. I can see the writer like, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're trying to make Miles top dog at the end, so Peter gives it to him. So now he's the main character, and I can see your hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, when
see
I
your
play-
hand guiding the characters
like,
as opposed to
yeah.
the characters doing their own
Because
thing.
obviously Sony are very good at stories. Like Ragnarok and God of War,
Yeah.
in terms of stories, were fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I had,
And the first Marvel Spider-Man.
yeah. But I was like, God of War and Ragnarok shit on a lot of any game.
Yeah.
They shit on fucking most stories I've seen.
Yeah.
Like the subtlety performed and the themes and whatnot that you're watching through it is what I'm talking about this game. I'm like, it doesn't hold up to the standards of the games that they have set
Yeah.
themselves. Like they set the standard of Ragnarok, and Before that, it was Spider-Man, and then they set Ragnarok. Well, no, wait.
Do you think they should have done Miles a bit more like the Atreus?
As in,
like the bits where like he's away from Kratos and then Kratos comes in and is like, "What are you doing, boy?"
yes, I think they should have done something like that. Actually,
A
like
bit
maybe
more-
2 sections where
Yeah.
Miles is off with Martin Lee or something, and then to link up how someone gets freed or whatever.
Yeah,
And then Spider-Man swoops in, and Miles is in trouble.
yeah.
And Miles swoops in. Sorry, Spider-Man swoops in. I think something like that actually would have been better. I think that is better. I just think there's too much Miles. Like, he didn't need 50% of this game.
No.
You know what I mean? It should
No,
have been.
definitely didn't need as much as he got.
I think it was 80-30. I think you could have done.
I think he's got what, like 2. Like I think Pete's got 1. No, I don't think Pete's got a side story that he can that he has to do. So the side quests,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
not the individual missions. I've not touched any of them.
No,
but like the
there's
little bits and bobs.
saving the drumming set or something.
Oh, I didn't even think about that one. So that's 3 for. That's
more, yeah.
Yeah, because you got the saving the drumming set. You've got the Mysteriums. They're only
That's not
Miles.
side quest. Oh yeah, but yeah.
No, there's multiple of them.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a bit where you go over to it and like Spider-Man's like, something seems mysterious. Better call Miles.
What the fuck, man? Aye. Anyway, what?
Okay, what? Should we jump to scores?
Yeah, well, I think I'm curious if you're 9?
Yeah.
Fuck, I know. I was like, so
It's better than the first one.
Absolutely
my
not.
personal.
Absolutely not.
I think, and
Not even close.
I
Not even close.
Mm.
Not even close. I think the as a game as a whole, I think the first.
I think you
better.
can definitely convince me that a lot of the story isn't as good as the first one, but I feel like
No,
it's
sorry. Yes, yeah.
it's they went closer together. So like the better parts aren't as good, but I think the worst parts aren't as bad. I think the worst parts in the first Spider-Man wasn't as
Yeah. I'm following you.
Yeah.
The
Pardon,
highs
what
were
put
higher
down?
and the lows were lower, but the highs were higher. Is that what you're saying?
no like
Say it again.
the exact opposite. So the
Oh.
lows weren't as low, but you're
In
right.
the
that
second
was-
game?
in the second game.
No, those were well lower.
No,
No, yeah.
No.
They're like. Yeah.
The whole thing with MJ in the first game is fucked,
Yeah, but
and that's like a third of the story.
I think the lows in the second game are well lower.
Mm.
I didn't get mad playing the first game, where I was like, "This story."
I got mad replaying it.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, I realize that now, but I
I know what you mean.
wasn't mad at
I
all
know what you mean.
during this.
But I was like, the story's busted.
Yeah.
It's busted here. This doesn't work as a story.
Mm.
Like like there's through lines and there's happy go stuff here, but like it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Whereas the first game works, and then the story links into it. Like I don't
Yeah.
have moments where I'm like, Peter shouldn't win this, or Miles shouldn't win this,
Yeah.
or this shouldn't happen, or this should like that doesn't happen to me.
Yeah,
That's why I'm like the first game as a package I think works better. The only issue is the Sinister Six
yeah.
bit where I'm like,
No, I think the Sinister Six was
Well,
wrapped up too quickly.
well, that's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
That's the
But I was
only,
thinking, I was thinking the
that's
MJ
the-
bit's is the biggest issue of that game.
but there's 4
And
MJ
where you
six-
have to admit just
There's 4 MJ
MJ's
seconds.
story.
yeah,
in the first game.
because there's 4. Yeah, I agree.
Admitting, like, Spider-Man has to admit he's wrong
I
when
think
he's right.
the issue is they've tried to do more in this game, which means there's more wrong.
Yeah.
Whereas the first game they tried to do less, which means the stuff that is wrong. So it might not necessarily be
The
apples to
Venom powers feel
oranges.
so good.
Sorry.
The Venom powers feel so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's, oh yeah, I didn't talk about the symbiote like slammy slams and
Oh.
shit. They feel great. They feel great. And I think that's a good counter to Miles's crazy overpoweredness,
Yeah.
where it's like, and then Spider-Man's like whips. And I'm having fun. Oh, I didn't even talk about costumes. I enjoyed the costumes. What one did you wear? What?
I
The
felt
costumes?
there wasn't as much of an incentive to change costume.
Yeah, no, I went with.
I stopped. I didn't buy any. I wanted to spend all my upgrade points on upgrades.
Okay. What? Oh, so what costume did you wear?
I stick with normal.
I went with the old normal.
You like played through that, yeah?
I went through the previous normal.
Oh,
The advanced suit.
so you played through the first game in the classic suit, and,
And then the second
and then
game.
played
Yeah.
the second game in the first time.
Yeah. And then I think near the end, I went for the classic suit, but with the black instead of blue.
Oh, nice.
Like the very, very classic suit.
Yeah, I stuck with the main costume.
Yeah.
For
I changed both of them back. I didn't like Miles's arm red. I liked his first suit where it's mostly black with the little. For Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't like his. Eddie, man, I didn't like any of these 2 costumes they give you. They're like anti-venom, and I'm like, this looks kind of shit. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look alright.
I did like there was a difference between Venom suit and a symbiote suit.
Yeah, I liked how it was changing.
Yeah,
we were talking
constantly,
about
like,
that.
the
I liked
eyes
that they were
of the
changing.
crew.
Yeah.
Brilliantly done. And I liked how Venom did the same thing. Like, every part of that, like, there's like an alternate suit for each bit. So like,
you're right.
The Agent Venom suit, but like steals the spider off him.
Steals the spider,
which is brilliant,
or just steals the color palette. I guess just the white bit. Although if you're wearing another suit, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
And then when Venom himself, he's fighting in the thing, and then like as he's getting more beaten up, it's like bits are starting to go like more jagged, like it does in the suit, and his eyes go a wee bit more vile.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Yeah, and the wings were brilliant.
Yeah,
like, it was such a good.
Oh wait, wings! I didn't like the wings.
No, the wings popping out was amazing.
Yeah, it was spooky, but I didn't like the wings. I was like, this is a bit much. It's a bit much, but that was a complete personal choice. Nothing wrong with that. Like a lot of my complaints are personal, in terms of like I didn't like Miles' story didn't hit with me at all.
Wait, so did you give it a 6?
No, I give it a 7.
You give it a 7? Okay.
I give it a 7.
Damn it, I was
we both were one off.
Yeah.
But no, I give it a 7. Again, it's a good game. Like it's not. I think the problem with the story is it's just pulling it back from that 8.
Yeah.
That 8. I would have had it an 8 until they started like, oh, that doesn't fucking work. Oh, that doesn't fucking work. Oh, this is so silly. Okay.
Gameplay wise, do you think it's better or worse than Prototype? Pure gameplay.
Pure gameplay? Oh, it's better than Prototype.
Yeah.
But I went back to play Prototype and I was struggling. I was getting footage or something, and I was really struggling to put it down.
Oh no, 100%.
I was really struggling. But Spider-Man, no, it's so fun to swing. And it's so fun to hit, and it feels good to hit people.
I'm gonna 100% it.
And it feels nice.
I'm gonna do it.
I would like to play the side quests, and it feels good to hit people. Like the feedback, like the whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I'm like, oh fuck.
And I didn't think it could be improved as
much as it did, yeah.
Because like that combat was fucking amazing in the first one.
Yeah, they just kind of sanded the fucking edges down and added a couple
of extra bits and
tweaked
bobs.
the difficulty to the point
bouncing
where
them off the ground from the air combos. Fucking brilliant.
But no, I played most of the game with not many upgrades because the actual core, I was just like, this is perfect.
I put all of the I think I unlocked all of the shared upgrades.
No, I
didn't really do much.
I think I ended up with like 17 points or something left. Like I went through and went, I'll get the ones I like and I'm going to use. But I had such a good time with the like core punch dodge web up that I didn't feel like I needed anything extra. I would have needed.
I never unlocked the 4th gadget, the ricochet web.
Yeah, me either. Again, I think if I was playing on harder, I would have upgraded more because I think I would have.
Yeah, you needed it. You 100%
But with this, it felt so fundamentally good that I didn't need. Which is what I'm saying. I'm like, I think the story is a wash. Like it's take it out. It's not good. But then the game is like, is the game good?
I still enjoyed it. I still really enjoyed the story.
Terrible. It's terrible. I think it's like in terms of the story. I think it's bad. Like I don't even think it's good. Okay. I think it's bad. I think they needed to redraft it a few more times. For example, like I think they could have like take Miles out, add a bit more of this, give both Martin Lee sections to Spider-Man, not Miles, and you know change how MJ got in there and came back, change how Spider-Man got the Venom suit, change how the ending completely plays out. Don't save Harry at the end.
Kill Harry.
Just kill him, commit cowards, and then kind of like there's so much.
Because you committed with fucking Aunt May.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the first game ended so fucking strong.
Yeah.
That there is like with Aunt May and with Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Like Doc Ock knowing the whole time, and then that like I said before.
But I think it might be one of the best Venom stories.
I don't know many Venom stories, so yeah.
So like put to game or film. Think about it. Like Venom, like Spider-Man 3, the remake of Spider-Man 3.
Not great.
Not great. Spider-Man 3. The actual game.
If we're talking about games that, I think
Web of Shadows is still quite good.
Yeah.
But that's I love the speed of that game.
Yeah, that's really
like
fast.
going back and playing that shit.
No, yeah. But no, I couldn't tell you.
And also, was it you can do the fucking guitar slide up the building?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
So sick.
Oh, I love the Air Tony Hawks in this game.
Oh my god, there's so much more incentive to do them.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
Air Tony
Hawks. The Air Tony Hawks, yeah, man. Because they're reliable.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, you get a reliable swing animation out of the tricks. Like you don't get random swing animation, so you can start styling on
Yeah.
purpose, which I'm like, oh, this is good. And they fixed the first game's problem is I didn't think there was a skill ceiling. Like I think if you play that game for 100 hours or 2 hours, the swinging looks the same. But in this game, they've added to that, and it's like, no.
taking away that like swing assist like fully.
Yeah, take away the swing assist. You add the loop-de-loop.
Yeah.
You add being
that's
able
so
to.
good.
You
It
add
feels
being
so powerful.
Yeah, you add being able to hang on to your webs for a lot longer,
Yeah.
and you add the wings. Did I say that?
Yeah, the wings. You also add the fall damage.
Yeah, so it's like now you've added some sort of skill ceiling here. It might not look crazy better, but it will look different.
I did like smack like.
Did you put fall damage on for the game?
Yeah.
I didn't put it on.
Did you not?
No, I didn't want to. It's not that I didn't waste my time with the game. Like I didn't want to have setbacks because I'm just going through the story.
Okay, fair. I was like I want to be able to fuck up.
Yeah, I almost put it on for that reason, but
Yep.
again, I was like, I need to get this done.
It's quite
'cause
satisfying when you like smack into the building.
yeah, I should have. I'm gonna put it on for. I'm gonna change the difficulty and put it on for my like end game run.
Yeah.
But I think ultimately I liked the gameplay a lot. But I think it was just Spider-Man again, but chef's kisses.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, it's good. Like it's fucking good.
Again, I just don't know. I was so surprised how much they improved it.
Although
one thing-
the biggest surprise for me was honestly the challenge. I was like, hey,
It used to be so much
it
like
used to be so easy, and
Yeah.
now they've made it a little easier. Because I was miffed at first.
the only way that they could make it harder in the previous game was to make the enemies cheap.
Yeah.
Like the fucking minigun guy
Oh, he was
in
in
the
this game.
in the DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a nightmare.
Yeah. Well, I think because I played the last game and when I replayed it, I put it on the hardest difficulty and I didn't unlock many gadgets. So it was like fucking really difficult.
Yeah.
So I would probably, if I had the time, I would probably do the same thing with this. I would play it through again, put it on hard difficulty, and then not really unlock much and just punch and kick my way through the whole game. Because I do like Spider-Man as not Techno Man or Symbiote guy. I just like him as a punchy boy.
Yeah,
a
100%.
webby boy.
Like,
so it's a
and
fantasy, right?
How much you can utilize it's so free flowing the combat.
Yeah, with stick him to the wall or stab him, slam him on the floor.
I still love that. My favorite combo is always just like super punch him, like jump off of him and kick
him into kick him into a wall.
Either kick him into a wall.
Because I like.
Oh, have you seen the new torture method? So do you remember like the first game? You were like, look, you could just like. So
yeah, I do remember
the
that.
swing kick into the triangle lift up into the swing kick into the. You can take them so fucking.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, that's cool.
It's
That's
so
really cool.
good.
I did triangle a couple of people. There's a couple of people I definitely killed in this game. I'm pretty sure there's a bit where
always webs.
no, you can drop like a car on someone, like things like that. Where I'm like, they're dead. It was like a magnet or something.
The R1 square, the web thing that
Big
pulls
punch?
them all together.
Oh right, yeah.
That when you get the ability to have it bring items from. It's so satisfying.
I didn't get that.
Did you not get that? It's like the
No,
first
no.
upgrade that you can get for it. You shoot them and then all of a sudden like it brings everything. It's so good. Just like a fire extinguisher and a brick. Just
Okay. Right away. I think what you say 9?
9.
9.
And you went 7.
7. Well, I think yours is far too high and you play the most.
I think yours is far too low.
But I think it insists upon itself.
Yeah. as pure gameplay, it's
No,
better.
I think
It's far superior to the first game.
gameplay wise, yeah. I think so. But I think it shot itself in the foot with how much it interrupted me as I played it. I think that's my issue with it. The first game interrupted me too, but it wasn't to the same extent.
And it was to a better story as well. So
to a better story. So I'm willing to take a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
But then because the story wasn't as wasn't good. And then it also did weird shit like Mary Jane and these weird these things and Spider-Bot and stuff. And I'm like, why am I playing? So I didn't have as good a time playing it.
Yeah.
Hence, I think the 7. But the game itself, I'm like, no, I would take by it. And it's good. And the gameplay is good. But
the challenge is there. It's like
yeah. So I think I still think the first one's better as a package. The kind of way that I think Arkham City is better than Night.
yeah.
But there's so much more cool shit to do in Night, and I play Night
Yeah, but I would say
And I think
I'm Asylum
and just kind of jump back
over
more.
City. Yeah, but
Yeah.
City's better. But yeah,
Oh, we were playing them.
Yeah,
We're replaying it.
we're
We
about
will
to find
know.
out again.
That's next week.
Yay!
Tune in next time. I think it's probably like a fucking 2.5 hour discussion or some shit.
Oh yeah.
This will be long. Anyway, thank you for listening to the Camera Squared review show. Camera Squared review show.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
That's all we got.
all we got.
The deep dive.
Yeah.